Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, Liquid Art Studios. My name is Justin, and it is not another Wednesday, however this is definitely another model. Figured with the coming holiday we might as well go ahead and do one more, right? It's Halloween. Happy Halloween everybody! Go get your kids to get the candy, and then you steal the candy from the kids. Candy. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do Elvira right here. It's literally black and skin tones. That's not an exaggeration. Black and skin tones. Let's get into this. Alright, well now that we've got everything good and primed up, we're going to go ahead and start in on this base with just a gray. We're going to dry brush some gray because she's standing on some stones, and stones are typically gray, so why would you not use gray? I mean, I guess you could use whatever color you want, but I used gray. And then we're going to take an even warmer gray. Look at that, a warm gray. We're going to focus on hitting, I think, kind of the center of the stones. Got to give them some wear. Now we're going to go in with a zenithal using the Kaleido white primer. Just a forewarning, the black that's on this model, I literally just left it primer. I left it just straight up primer because I have touched up the Kaleido black primer with Vallejo black, game color black, and when it dries, it is literally the same color, so why waste the black paint, right? Starting in on the skin tone, we're going to go ahead and do the usual suspects, starting in with the brown rose. Make sure you want to dilute that 50-50, and I put on a pretty wet coat on this. I wasn't too terribly picky about the way that the legs turned out as far as skin tone, and you'll see why, but I wasn't too terribly careful, we'll say. Now we're going to go in with the basic skin tone. She's a little pale, so we don't want to make her too warm. And as always, masking with the silliest putty that we have on hand. And then we're going to go ahead and knock out some highlights with the light flesh. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take some of this here black ink, and we're going to do like probably like an 85-15 mix of just water. And just water that way down and use it to create a stocking effect on her legs. I mean, it takes some time. You gotta go over it several times, but it will eventually add just a gray gradient to her legs and make it look like she's wearing hosiery. And now we're gonna go back in with that black that we mentioned earlier and paint her shoes. And now we can go ahead and put her dress on her legs. And that's literally the lower body done. I didn't highlight anything. To be perfectly transparent with you, on my previous video there, the Jill and the Ada, there was a big flaw in the dress part for Ada, so I reprinted it. So literally while I was reprinting the body part for that video, I went ahead and painted this Elvira the Elvira model rather, that I've had printed out literally for like 3 weeks, so. And then we're going to take that black and go ahead and fill in the edges where we masked off. And then we're going to take the black and go over her bracelet that she is wearing around her wrist. Alright, so now we're going to take some brass and start painting the brass slash goldish things. This brass color from Ionic is seriously awesome. Like, I just pretty much use it as a gold replacement because it comes out so smoothly, and it usually covers almost everything in one coat, and it's just awesome. So as you can see, we painted her ring, and then we're painting the handle of her little dagger that she's got shoved in her belt, and then we painted the blade of the handle with the silver. And then in the handle of the blade there are some little gemstones, so I used some red for one of those and some bright green for the two little ones. And then now we're going to take that same silver that we just used to paint the blade on her blade dagger, and she's got a one of those goth emo spiky bracelets, so we got to paint that because it's metal. And now we are going to take the Magos purple and paint the inside of her mouth with this. Her mouth is ever so slightly agape, so we needed to account for that. And then I took some highlight skin and painted in her teeth. If you don't know, when painting teeth, make sure to paint every tooth individually and leave a gap, or it's going to look weird as shit. And now it is time to go ahead and black out the old eyeballs. And yes, I am aware that I didn't get it even, and that's fine. Because it's Halloween, and there are no rules. So we black out the eye, and then we're going to do the eyelashes and the eyebrows. I wasn't exaggerating when I said it's all skin tones in black. And now we take a little bit of a off-white color to do the whites of her eyes. And then she has blue eyes, I believe. If I was good at this, I would have shown you the colors. But I'm not, so I didn't. But we'll just do standard practice for eyes. You want to make a big circle with a darker color, and then you're going to want to go on the inside of that with a lighter color. See, there we go. See, it is blue. I was right. We used the lighter blue to fill in the majority of that circle, leaving a little bit of a dark outside ring. And then we're going to do the mechanical pencil trick for the pupils because it's awesome. And it works really, really good. It's a lot easier to get it centered up. And that, my friends, is it. That is all I did. On some of these simpler models, I mean, you don't have to go crazy with the paint job to make something that looks good. I mean, like, in my opinion, this looks awesome. And like I said, I printed this out and I painted it in literally about 2 hours. No highlights, no fuss, no muss, it's a good model, Abe 3D. Everyone knows Abe 3D. If you don't know Abe 3D, go check them out on Patreon. They make cool shit. And their shit it's awesome, and it fits together, and they're just a good place to get stuff. So sometimes the model lends to an easy paint job, and this is the case. I mean, sure, I could have put some highlights in the hair and on the dress, but I didn't. And are you really going to complain? I'm not. This is Elvira. We're finished. So here we are again, folks, at the end of another video. I want to thank you so very, very much for sticking around to the end. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot that you guys stick around and watch me do a mediocre job at attempting to be one of those YouTube guys. It's fun, and I'm glad that some of you guys are getting some enjoyment out of it. This is an extra video, extra model. Don't get used to it. We're going to stick to our Wednesdays, but I will try to put out some extra content here and there when I can. I have a job to where I'm literally gone Monday through Friday, so I have the weekends to work with this, so I do what I can with what I've got. But yeah, if you like the video, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more, I upload every Wednesday. Go ahead and click subscribe so you get the notifications when I do upload. And also, feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know how horrible of a person I am for not putting some shading on this Elvira model. Anyways, I appreciate it, guys. Happy Halloween, and have a very safe night. And we'll see you again Wednesday. Peace.